What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of Boo. So, it's officially October now. And you know what that means. It's sweatshirt season. It's sweatpants season. I think October might be my favorite month of the year, you know? The weather finally starts to cool off a little bit and you get that nice cozy cuddle weather. The leaves on the trees start changing to these pretty orange and red colors. And on top of all that, everyone's trying to scare the shit out of you all the time. But you know what? I'm here for it. I love Halloween. I love getting spooked. I am absolutely a hoe for Halloween. People start changing their name to spooky things on Twitter. Brands start tweeting spooky Halloween related stuff. But the thing I've noticed is that these spooky fact accounts and like scary story accounts keep popping up on my Instagram Explore page. Accounts like Terrifying Flicks, The Scary Facts, Seeking Horror, all designed to get you in that spooky state of mind for Halloween. These accounts are so strange. The selection of facts and stories that they choose to put on here just are so out of left field, and I don't understand why they put a lot of them in. Sometimes they're worded really poorly, and other times they're just like not even scary at all. And I don't know why anyone would think that they're scary. And a lot of them, of course, are just totally made up and like just aren't true. Also, before we get started, I got new merch, baby boy. The Greg hoodies now have a new logo, and it's not just Greg typed in a free font that I found like it was before. Also, these shirts, which I really like, I think that they're very cute. We also just added these cool Nutcracker embroidered shirts that have like a little Nutcracker right on your chest. Also, for the first time, I now have hats. They have that same little Nutcracker guy design on them. So check all that stuff out. It's at DannyGonzalez.store. The link is in the description. Okay, listen to this fact. On August 29th, 1968, all TVs in America shut down without any reason. There was a murmuring voice on the TV that some believe was the devil's voice. I mean, that sounds kind of creepy that everyone's TV shut off and there's like a voice on the TV, but like, is there any reason that people thought it was the devil? Like, did it say something that made people think it was the devil? Or did people just hear a murmuring sound coming from the TV and like, all at once everyone just agreed, yep, that's the devil. Yep, that's the devil, all right. That's what he does. He turns off everyone's TV and then he just murmurs into it. Just has a tiny little voice and he just murmurs and you can't even hear what he's saying because there's static over it and he's really quiet. The devil's really shy. When I hear the word murmur, I just picture like, which I think we all know that's how Satan sounds. Just a timid little guy. He probably had like stage fright or something. That's why he was so quiet. He turned off everyone's TV and then was like, oh wait, shit, this is so many people. I may be the devil, but I still get kind of nervous sometimes.
I kill everybody, kill your mom and your dad, and I drink the blood of virgins. I don't know. Okay, bye-bye.
If you stare at yourself in the mirror for too long, you will start seeing a scary reflection of yourself because your brain gets bored. This is also called the Troxler effect. Is this true? When your brain gets bored, it just starts making shit up? I'm not saying it's not true. Actually, I think it might be. I feel like I've heard that before. Like if you're laying in bed and it's like completely silent, sometimes your brain will start hearing things because it's bored. So I feel like this actually is kind of true to an extent. I don't know if it's as true as this picture is making it seem. If you stare at yourself in the mirror for too long, your face just starts decaying before your eyes. Like maybe if you're on acid or something, but I don't think just normally if you look at yourself in the mirror for too long, your skin will start falling off of your face and your eyes will fall out. Honestly, that is pretty savage of your brain though. When you're looking at your own face in the mirror to just be like, man, this shit is boring, dog. I want to look at something else, man. This fucking face, ugh. Snooze fest. You got a boring ass face, dog. I gotta look at something else. I gotta look at like a fucking corpse face. That's what I want. A Russian child claimed that he lived on Mars before he was born on Earth. He said that Martians are over 7 feet tall and breathe CO2. Oh my god, that's so scary that he said that. I mean, this is insane. Scientists have been looking for extraterrestrial life for so long, and especially on Mars. I mean, they've done experiments, we've taken pictures, we've sent rovers over there to go around and explore, spent billions of dollars on Mars exploration, when all they had to do this whole time was just listen to this Russian child and blindly trust everything he says. I also like that it seems like those are the only two things he knows about being a Martian from like living an entire life on Mars, I would assume. But the only thing notable about them is, yeah, they're 7 feet tall and they breathe CO2, but other than that, they're pretty much just normal dudes. So they're really tall and they breathe CO2. Are we sure this kid didn't just see a tree? I was playing hangman with my daughter the other day. She looked me straight in the eye and said, he looks just like the hanged man in our basement. Okay, I've seen lots of facts like this, that it's like something creepy a kid said. Kids say creepy shit all the time. Maybe it's because kids see ghosts, but maybe it's just because they're kids. And kids are dumb. I'm just imagining being the dad in this scenario. Like, your kid says that, and you're like, I got you. Hangman, I win. That looks just like the guy hanging in our basement. What? Yeah, the guy in the basement, hanging by his neck. You know that guy. The dead one? How are you so calm about this? Why am I just hearing about this now? He's always making that face. Like, like the dead face. I gotta go check this out. Oh, shit. Did you know Charles Darwin ate almost every animal he discovered? I guess this one would be scary to me if I was a fucking finch. Is that who this account is for? Seeking Horror? It's for finches in the Galapagos Islands? If I was a finch in the Galapagos Islands, I would be pretty scared when I read this. You never know when Charles Darwin is gonna come along and eat your ass. Or not eat your ass. Just eat your whole body. Do you think this means he ate, like, one of every species he discovered? So, like, if he saw a whole bunch of birds, they were all one species, he would just eat one to see what it tasted like? Or did he eat every animal that he, like, found? That's what he would do. He would go around in his little boat, he would dock at an island, and then just sprint through the jungle. Just devouring every living thing in sight. Charles Darwin was a plague on every island he visited. Charles Darwin, you are a monster. Some of these just sound so, like, conspiratorial and paranoid that it just makes me worried about the person who wrote them. What if you're the only person left on Earth and the rest of the population you see is just your imagination playing tricks on you? What about that? What if that were true? Wouldn't that be scary? I mean, I guess that's kind of creepy to think about, but also, would that even change your life that much? I mean, if I've made it this far just pretending that everyone else exists, I think I'm doing pretty well. Honestly, I feel like that would make me feel pretty good about myself. Like, if my parents aren't real, I taught myself how to talk and walk. Everything I've ever learned, I taught myself. I made up calculus. I fucking I came up with physics just out of thin air and then sat in an empty classroom apparently and taught it to myself. So I guess I already know everything and I just haven't taught it to myself yet. In Detroit in the 1930s, a baby fell from a high window and landed on a man who was passing the street below. The baby and the man both survived the incident. A year later, the same baby fell from the same window and landed on the same man, and they both survived. Dude, this poor fucking baby? Holy shit. What parent keeps chucking their baby out the window? Or don't leave your window open so much, maybe. I mean, if it happens once, you'd think you'd learn. And they keep throwing the baby at the same poor guy. This seems less fitting for, like, a creepy horror account and more fitting for, like, a statistics account. For statistics buffs. Yeah, even the caption, what are the odds of this? I could almost see this on, like, a hopeful Faith in Humanity Restored account. Like, this man saved this baby's life, and when they met again a year later, he saved his life again. Also, what is this picture? This is clearly not a real picture of this happening. It's very clearly photoshopped. One, because there's obviously no way that someone would have a picture of this happening, like someone was waiting with a camera ready for the baby to fly out the window. But more importantly, this is like the fakest picture I've ever seen. I don't even think that's a real baby. I think that's a picture of like a baby doll from Google Images. It's way brighter than the rest of the image. And which man here is supposed to be the one that it falls on, because neither of them are close enough for that to happen? Also, the window is closed. So did the baby morph through the window? Maybe that's why it keeps happening, dude. Your baby's a ghost that can just walk through walls. That explains why the baby's not dying, because it already did, and it's a ghost. In 1971, the Pereira family began to encounter strange, human-like faces/stains that appeared and disappeared in their home without explanation. One day, Maria Gomez told her husband that a face had appeared on the concrete floor in the kitchen. Her husband immediately destroyed the image with a pickaxe, only to have it appear again later. The mayor forbade them from destroying the new face and had it cut out for testing. Later, it was known that the house was built on a graveyard. I'm sorry, so two weird things are jumping out at me. First off, like a weird stain appears on your floor and it resembles a face. I would be like, okay, that's weird. We should clean the floor. But the husband was like, I gotta fucking destroy this with a pickaxe. I gotta break the fucking floor. And then it happened again, and the mayor showed up and took the floor? This sounds like a very made-up story. Again, I'm not saying it's not. It could be based in truth. I'm too lazy to Google whether this really happened or not. God damn it. Honey, the face is back. What? Again? Can you please destroy the floor again? Yeah, I got you. Hello? I was just gonna destroy the floor. Oh. Huh?
This floor requires testing.
What? No, you can't just take my floor. Hey, come back. Give me back my floor. Man, fuck. Was that the mayor? Yeah, I think so. A Texas man was asked not to swim in a marina due to sightings of an alligator. He responded with, "Fuck that alligator!" before diving in the water. He was immediately killed by an alligator. This is the opposite of scary. Things are scary when they're unpredictable, you don't know what's gonna happen, you're not in control of a situation. This dude had just about every opportunity to not get eaten by an alligator, and he still got eaten by an alligator. This fact is just, a guy got eaten by an alligator because he jumped into an alligator's mouth. So be careful. You're not as safe in an alligator's mouth as you might have thought. I can't believe he said fuck that alligator right before jumping into alligator-infested waters and getting eaten by an alligator. That's so dumb. In 2008, a beach was stolen in Jamaica. The 500 truckloads of sand remain missing to this day. What? Where the fuck could that beach be? Okay, these other facts weren't that scary, but where the fuck did all that sand go? Nothing is scarier than missing sand. Where is the sand? Why did someone need all that sand? What are they planning with that sand? They're plotting something big for sure. They're gonna do something big with all that sand, man. And I'm not sticking around for when they do. Mr. Sandman stole all my sand. Okay, this is from a screenshot of this spooky facts thread on Twitter. Some of them are pretty spooky, but this one, the electric chair was invented by a dentist. Oh, a dentist? How is that scary? It's not like he did it while he was cleaning someone's teeth. He just decided, well, wait, what if I just fucking plug this chair into a wall and kill this dude? And it worked, and then he was like, I gotta patent this shit. That was probably like a side gig. He did that on his own time. You don't have to worry about your dentist just inventing a new method of execution while you're getting your teeth cleaned. I don't think that that's what you should take away from this. You're getting your teeth cleaned and you see your dentist just kind of like thinking while he's cleaning your teeth, and then all of a sudden he turns around and just picks up a fucking chainsaw. Oh fuck, not again, no! I call this one the chainsaw chair. This one's really weird. A time traveler stated that on September 11th, 2018, a man named J.Now Oliver Beck will be born. It's said that he will be elected 56th president of the United States on November 3rd, 2082. We now have evidence that a boy was born on September 11th, 2018 by the name J.Now Oliver Beck. The thing I love about this fact is they totally gloss over the first sentence. A time traveler stated on September 11th, 2018. They're just gonna gloss over the fact that there's a time traveler that exists. So we all know that there's time travelers. We don't need to explain how we know that or why we believe that this person is a time traveler. But here's what he said. As if that's not the far-fetched part of this. The fact that there's a time traveler walking around just spouting out prophecies. Also, I like the wording, we now have evidence that J.Now Oliver Beck was born. What is the evidence? Is the evidence the fact that he exists? Because if the evidence isn't like his birth certificate and the fact that he was born, then I'm a little skeptical. Like, did you just find clues somewhere that this dude exists now? We found little booties on the ground, little baby booties with the name J.Now Oliver Beck. Put it in the evidence bag. Just one more clue that this baby exists. Buzz Aldrin was the second person to walk on the moon and claims that he saw aliens on the moon. He told NASA and some people, just some, not important who, he told NASA and some other people too, so it's not just NASA. He even took a lie detector test and passed. Look it up. Okay. I feel like that's not true, but I'll look it up. Did Buzz Aldrin see aliens on the moon? The story claiming Buzz Aldrin saw aliens in space is utter nonsense. Okay. Did they just think no one would actually look that up? They were so confident. Look it up. Go ahead. You'll just find that we were right. Oh wait, what are you doing? Are you actually looking it up? No! Alright, I feel like that's enough spooky facts. I feel like I'm sufficiently in the spooky mood, and now I just kind of want to listen to some spooky tunes. And I'll do that with the help of our sponsor, Raycon. Raycon is a company that was founded by Ray J, and their earbuds are endorsed by celebrities like Snoop Dogg and Cardi B. They offer a huge selection of wireless earbuds and headphones that come in a variety of styles and colors to fit your personality and your own personal style. I like to wear mine when I'm working out. Look at how fast I'm running right here, and they're still not falling out. Now I'm dancing on top of a cliff. They're still not falling off. Uh-oh, now I'm falling off of the cliff. What's gonna happen? I hope he's okay. Oh no! Now I'm dancing again. And the best part about them is they start at about half the price of other premium wireless earbuds. They sound just as amazing as other top audio brands you know, and their latest model, the E25, is their best one yet. With 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, and a more compact design that gives you a nice noise-isolating fit. So go to buyraycon.com/DannyGonzalez or click the link in the description to get 15% off your order. Thank you to Raycon for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out Raycon. When you guys check out our sponsor, not only does it help them, but it also helps me because it makes people want to sponsor me more in the future. So if you want to check them out, just check out that link in the description. Also, we still have a few shows left of our tour. I'll put the cities that still have tickets left up on the screen. It's been really fun performing it like every night for a different crowd of people. It's been really cool to meet you guys, and I think the show has just been getting better and better every night. So if you want to snag tickets to it, go to wearetwodifferentpeopletour.com or click the link in the description. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. We're the fastest growing army on all of YouTube. Do not look that up. Alright, thank you Eternal Galaxy 3106 for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I run Drew and Curtis over with the tour bus. Bye! This video is over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. No. This video is over now. So why are you still watching this? Do you not